what up, people? So it's official. I'm on the road. I'm on Mass Pike 90, heading to Nashville, Tennessee. Why? Because it's frigid cold up here. It's frigid cold all the way through the north, even through like the Midwest, like the middle of the country, Indiana. So I'm heading south. I'm going to drive until it's no longer 20 degrees and it gets warmer and warmer. So I'm about 17 hours away from Nashville. I'm currently right now in Newton, Massachusetts. Also, you gotta understand that these live vlogs are gonna be like journals for myself as well. So I can always look back on, you know, my day one and day two, and, you know, my whole journey, my whole experience through this drive. But for me personally, this drive sucks. Like, I know already that I'm in for like a nightmare. I'm gonna drive 800 miles, and I'm gonna wonder like, oh my god, 800 miles, and I still got like 1,500 to go. No, 2,000, 1,900, 2,000 miles to go. I only drove 800 miles. Holy shit! Like, I've never driven 800 miles before in my life. Seriously. So this definitely sucks. But doesn't matter, it has to be done. I could always fly, but I wouldn't have a car. I'd have to go out there and spend money on a car and all that, and I don't really want to do that. But here in the lovely Massachusetts, a state of policeness, you know, having my camera, my phone on the windshield for the world to see my display. Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of this. A lot of this. Because cops in state police in Massachusetts, man, it just, they suck. By the way, when I say suck, I mean like, they're like trolls. Legit. Trolls. Like, they're looking for like meaningless shit. They're looking for inspection stickers and how much air fucking pressure you have in your tires and shit. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's legit like that. It just sucks, man. Everything about this state sucks. I think everything might be an over, you know, like a super overstatement, whatever. Too much, excessive, extreme, whatever. But the winters are long and the summers are short. That doesn't rhyme with me, man. Like, it doesn't go well with my personality. Like, here's a nice sunny day, blue skies. Literally, I can see the moon. But the temperatures are in the 20s. And winter hasn't even begun yet. Winter's like, what, December 22nd or something like that? The 21st, 22nd? The first day of winter. January and February is just like, you might as well live in Alaska. It's the same concept, really. It's not as cold, obviously. But if you ever watch a show on Netflix or wherever, I don't know if it's just on Netflix, but Life Below Zero, I watched the whole the whole series, the whole chain of series of that show. And I'm looking at it like, you know, the summer comes along and it lasts about 2-3 months. The difference is they don't really have a spring and a fall. They don't have like a gradual kind of climb into winter. It's just winter in summer. You know, there is a spring, obviously, but it's quick. Summer comes in quick, it goes out quick, winter comes in quick. And, you know, here, obviously, it's gradual, but it's still the same shit. Legit, it's still the same shit. Like, January and February in Massachusetts is face-breaking cold. You know, like, you can have your snowstorms, and then you can have a wet snowstorm, where there was like a mixture of, you know, rain and snow together type thing. and then you can't open your fucking car doors because they're frozen, because the car's draped in ice, blizzards, you know, school closings, state of emergencies set out by the state, roads closed, like not closed, but you know, they're gonna tell people to like stay off the road and, you know, things of that nature. See, like this guy to my right, old truck, but that's how they roll here. I wish I could flip the camera on this. Oh, I can. So, like that car right there on my right, it's an older Ford Explorer. But what you have to understand is in Massachusetts, that's how they roll. They will drive everything. They'll drive a Honda Civic. They'll drive a Prius. Like whatever it takes to catch you. You know, like that's kind of how it works. And it fucking sucks, man. It really does. Like I've hated living here for a very long time. You know, when you're younger, you don't really pay attention to like the political aspects, and I still don't, but you just notice things more when you're older, you know? And I don't know, man, it just sucks. That's all I can say is it sucks. But all I know is I'm going to Vegas, and the reason I'm going to Vegas, in case you don't understand, is because of the steady, stable climate, where it's like sunny every day. The winters are short, and it's winter in Vegas is like our late fall. You know what I mean? It's a joke. Like, yeah, they might average some 30, 35 low temperatures, you know, during the wee hours of the morning, but their daytime temperatures will kind of average around 50s. And this is through December, January, February. Well, actually, excuse me, because I was there in February and it was like 60s and 70s. So it's a different ball game. You don't have blizzards. You don't have, you know, the city shutting down because of an ice storm, or power outages because you got these really old, ancient power lines and telephone poles and shit that will topple over because of the ice on top of them. Like last year, I got videos of that. Breaking power lines, your power's out. Like 1 minute you're just home, you're chilling, you're online, you're gaming, you're doing whatever, you're just living life, and then all of a sudden, the power's out. And it's a blizzard. It's, you know, whiteout conditions, you can't like see 10 feet down the road, and you know that power isn't coming on for a long time. It's gonna be many, many hours. Many hours. And I used to drive around trying to look for the source, right? So, like I did that last year. I drove around, looked for the source. I found a power line that was down, but there was nobody there. It seemed kind of obvious, and now I was trying to track its like location and its like track its path to see how it could possibly get back to me. It was only a few blocks away, but sure enough, you had like 17 crews pull up, and I'm watching them pull up this wire, these 2 or 4 wires from the ground, and reconnect that shit. Like, all credit to those guys, man. I would never, ever, I don't know, can't say never ever, but I wouldn't want to play with such massive high voltage. It's not even high voltage, it's high amperage. But anyways, it's official, man. I'm on the road. I'm on Mass Pike 90. I don't know how long it's going to be before I hit Connecticut. But this is it. This is it, man. Nothing but driving. Nothing but turning back. I don't have a home to turn back to. My parents are waiting for me. As soon as I get to Vegas, I gotta immediately start shopping for a home. Immediately, or I would lose my mind. But that's it. I don't have much to talk about right now. I just wanted to make it known to myself, to the world, I'm officially en route that way. Peace out, man. I'll be back on later today.